Okay, really quick. Sometimes, especially lately, Google has, not just Google, but YouTube, makes it very, very difficult to communicate with people. Some comments don't even appear at all. Let's just say, okay, here's Franken Pope. He responded. He sent me a message yesterday saying, "I can't reply to your comment on your comment. Satanic Google is so irritating." And so I responded to him, yeah, I go through these communication problems a lot on YouTube. So if you will notice, as for new comments, this one person's comment is not showing up. But if I check over here, I can see the comments here. But in order to reply to these comments, I have to, let's just say, click on one, and it'll take me to the video, and then it'll take me to the comment. And now when I'm on a mobile phone, that won't work. When I'm on my smartphone, it won't work. So anyway, I'm not sure if this person questioned everything. I'm not sure if you're seeing my replies. I have answered. Your comment up here is missing. It's not there anymore. But here was one of my responses to you. And I sent him another message saying, "Thank you for watching. I hope you can see my reply. I didn't get a notification of your comment, and I couldn't respond through my video manager either." That's another thing. I never got a notification that he posted anything on one of my videos. So by the time I saw this comment, it was a manual check here. Sometimes comments don't even show up over here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And it was like 20 minutes old, and I didn't get a notification on my phone or anywhere, not through Google, not through anything. So just in case you can't see my replies, he really wants to know, since this mother and son worship has spread throughout the world. This is the link of the picture that he sent me. You see it clearly. You see it in every country, and I think that's something else that we should take note of, since there's always this mother and child, right? Well, the thought is that this is Semiramis and Tammuz, and some would say it's Nimrod and his mother, because some people would say, well, because Hislop says that, Hislop says that this is Nimrod's wife and that this is Tammuz, but some people will say, no, this is actually Semiramis and Nimrod, her son. I can't go off of anything that I can't verify, you know. I have to just try to stick with what I can find, what information I can actually find. And so my response to him was, in my video called "When God Was a Woman," we learned more about Tammuz and Inanna. It was Inanna who was worshipped as the source of life, nature, the goddess who gives birth to the sun. That's all that is about, really. Tammuz was the sun child birthed by Mother Nature. It's the worship of the sun, moon, and the stars. There doesn't have to be a living couple or family on the earth for this to be the origin of the pagan mystery religion. The birth of the sun on the 25th of December is about the winter solstice. It's all astrotheology. This is why in Jeremiah, after we see the women weeping for Tammuz, that is the death of the sun, we see not the S-O-N and the S-U-N, the death of the sun. We see man worshiping the sun in the east, and the east is the direction where the sun is reborn, birthed by the goddess, nature, who is considered the source of life. So Nimrod doesn't have to fit into this story anywhere unless he is the one who created the religion. Hislop claims that Semiramis created the religion. But why Semiramis? Why pull her from an entirely different era and insert her into the past like that? If Nimrod truly is Apollyon, then he at some point might have become deified and worshipped as the sun god. Probably, in my opinion, because he created the religion, or he is carrying the religion on from the previous pre-flood era. What was it? I lost my track here. There's a good reason, and that's what I believe. I believe he's carrying this religion on from the pre-flood era. I could be wrong, though. There's a good reason Semiramis is mentioned nowhere, ever, and that's because Alexander Hislop started this myth. So I hope you can see that message. Question everything. I don't know if you can see my responses. I'm typing. I don't know. Let's see if you let's quickly see if you added anything else. No, so far you haven't, but that's the only way I can respond to you right now. So I hope you can find out what's going on to see if you can figure out a way to fix this, because I can't communicate with you. There must be something on your side maybe, or I don't know. So anyway, thanks for the comment.